Okay, hello everyone, welcome. In this video tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to create this simple countdown timer without having any programming knowledge at all. So we are going to do it using ChatGPT. So I'm going to teach you how you can code this, how you're going to do this using ChatGPT. You don't need to have any programming knowledge to do this, okay? So we're going to move on. So to get started, all we need to do is to open our ChatGPT. So I'm going to open a ChatGPT. So this is where we are. So I've already asked ChatGPT the question. So but I'm going to ask ChatGPT the question again. Okay, how to create a simple JavaScript countdown. Okay, so I'm going to copy it and ask ChatGPT the question again. So I'm going to paste it here and hit enter. You can see we are getting our ChatGPT is automatically generating the codes for us. Okay. So all these codes, you don't need to know what they're doing for you to use them. Okay, you don't need to know what they're doing. And one thing about ChatGPT is that it equally explains the code for you. It's, to an extent, it explains what some of the lines of code is doing. And this is countdown timer. So this is where we want it to start. So we want it to start from 60 seconds. You can see there is a comment. So this means comment in programming. Whenever you see a double slash and a sentence, it means comment. So it's trying to tell you what the next line is doing. So we just try to tell that, say, we want to start from 60 seconds downwards. Okay, so now you can see get the countdown element. So this is where where do we want to display this countdown. So we get the element, which is this place, and that is what we have here. Okay, then the next stage is the interval. So we are here now. We now set an interval. This interval means keep counting down until we reach a certain interval. So it's going to keep counting down until the time is now 0. So once the time is now 0, it will stop, and that is what we have here. Okay, so countdown, once countdown time is equal to 0, then you can now stop. Okay, that is where we can now say, hey, inside populates inside here, that's time's up. Okay, so that is what we have here. Then countdown elements. So now we're not saying to say this countdown element. Okay, remember this is the countdown element which is populating here. We also have to say whenever this function is counting down, be displaying it here. So that is what this line of code is doing. Then this 1000 you are seeing here means 1 second. So you keep repeating this from here. Keep repeating from here to here every seconds. So it keep repeating it. So once this is being done, the time is being reducing. So that is what we now see it is counting down. So like I said, then this is where we are now closing the body. So the body starts here and ends here and ends here. So we are now closing the HTML altogether. Okay, so like I said, you don't need to have any knowledge of programming to do this. Okay, ChatGPT is going to generate the code for you. So what I'm going to do is to copy the code. I don't even need to edit anything. So I'm going to copy the code. I click here to copy the code. Then I open my text editor. Okay, it's very light, so you can use it. So that's it here. So I can, if you want to download it, just go to Google, type Sublime Text download. You download it and install on your system. Okay, so I've copied the code. So all I need to do is to paste the code here. Just right click and paste it here. Okay, so you can see I'll paste it in my text editor. So all I need to do, like I said, you don't need to edit anything. Apart from if you understand the code, those that understand the code can make adjustment, they can change the code, they can make it look, you can use it and do something else. But if you don't understand the code, all you need to do is to copy it. So I've copied it and I'll paste it here. Then the next thing I need to do is to save it. So there are different ways you can save it. You can go to File here and click on Save. You can see Save. Okay? Or you press Ctrl S if you are using Windows, or Command X if you are using Mac. Okay? So I'm going to click on Save. So I can now I have a folder on my desktop So which I'm going to go, I created a folder on my desktop, which I called projects. I'll click on my desktop and click open project. So you can see I already have this there, but I'm going to delete it so that we can have a fresh one. So I named it countdown time. Okay, and you see it saves as HTML. You have to take note of this. We have every other types here, but you have to make sure that what you have is HTML. Okay, then the name of the file is countdown. So I'm going to save it. Okay, say it's already existing. So yes, because I already have it there. So I've saved it. So all I need to do now is to go to my desktop where I have the file. So I'm going to go to my desktop. So this is the folder where I have the file. So I'm open it. Then all I need to do is to right click and open it with the browser. So I'm going to choose any of the browser that I have. So I'm going to choose Chrome. So you can see this is it. So this is telling us where it is located. This is where it's located. So you can see we have our countdown timer. So that's just it. So you don't need to have any programming knowledge, okay? Yeah. So to do this, all you need to do is to ask ChatGPT, copy the code, paste in your text editor, then save it, open it in the browser, you have it working. So you can play around, you can do other things with this. Like I said, if you understand the code, you can do some things, okay? Yeah, this is it. So like the H1, you can say, you can add your countdown timer. So, or you can say, your countdown. So if I save it now and go back to, I press Ctrl X because I'm using Windows. If you're using Mac, you can press Command X. So if I save it and go back to here and reload, so you can see it's added your countdown. So you can do some things, okay? You can do some things. You can equally increase the time. So we can say start from 70 seconds, okay? I click 70, I save it. So I come back here and reload. It's starting from 69, okay? So that is just it. So you can do some little changes if you really understand the code. But if you don't, just copy the code and paste in your text editor and you're good to go. So this is how you can create a countdown timer without having any programming knowledge with the help of ChatGPT. Thank you. If you like the video, please subscribe, like it, click on the like button and subscribe for more videos. Thank you so much.